Hey everybody, it's King of the Castle time. I thought I was dead last time, but we still are continuing on? No. Chat is saying Viva la Revolution? I don't think so. For those of you that are tuning into this episode, you should go back and watch the first one, first of all, otherwise you're going to be really confused. Second of all, I am also streaming this because King of the Castle is a streaming game. So, I'm going to be talking to chat while we do this. Let's learn about my heir. Because I was trying to get lucky with either the pirate queen or Orion, and nothing happened. So, I guess we'll have to find someone else. Despite everything, you still refuse to get married. It's unwise. There's one thing you're missing, however, an heir. You need someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard, or the youngest of your many cousins. You know what? I do have a bastard child lying around somewhere. I'm a party princess. The church won't be happy. Listen, fuck the church. They're being jerks to me. But they're just as keen to avoid a civil war. Day of kinship. Hell yeah! It's party time! Look at how happy everybody is! Look at this! I want this hat. Your Majesty, the day of kinship has arrived. Today, the regions will come together to honor the achievements of Queen Aga, the Reconciler, and to celebrate me! Okay, I won't be that pompous. And this will be the best festival in the capital has ever seen. Absolutely. Visitors gather, eager for a spectacle. Stall holders set up shops along the streets selling food from across the kingdom. Your float awaits. I get to be on a float. I better not fall in the goddamn river. Marshal? You ascend the steps to your parade float. It's as tall as a small cottage and wider than an elephant. 10 horses wait at the ready to pull it forward. Thanks for the follow. You choose to build a statue of my predecessors. That's going to raise my stability. Upon the float stand models of your ancestors, bearing symbols of their reign, swords, scepters, and books. You take your place on the front. The horse drives forward and the crowd roars in excitement, clapping and cheering and throwing rose petals. You could get used to this. As you make your way around the capital, the other floats follow in your wake. The marcher float looks like a forest growing up on the mountainside. Oh, upon it the barons are eating a lavish feast. That sounds good, actually. Occasionally, party pants. Noble party pants! I love it. Throws a chicken leg or a honey cake down to a peasant. Listen, I want a chicken leg and a honey cake. The coastal float is a singular crest of an ocean wave. Mills nigh 79 milliliters. Or the MLS. And other patricians are dressed in shimmering chiffon and shiny brocade. Masks dripping with jewels. The whole thing glitters in the sunshine. On the southern float, a mobile temple laden with flowers. Several grandees lounge on gilded sofas as Juniper Starlight shadow duels with a ceremonial rapier that whooshes impressively. By the time your parade reaches the lush gardens to St. Serenia's Park, it's sunset. Towering bonfires banish the dusk. Very jolly, Your Majesty. The Chancellor's been looking forward to this for weeks. Can I get you a drink? Get me many... No. A couple. A couple, yes. Last time I had too many drinks. A couple, yes. She brings you back a couple of flagons of mead. Cheers. What now, Your Majesty? The night's young. Go dancing! Hell yeah! Come here, Heeple. Ah, it's a monarch. Do join us, Your Highness. Hello, Nivy. You join the dancing nobles and peasants. The musicians strike up a new tune, a real crowd pleaser. Find someone to flirt with? Hell yeah. Hell yes. There are plenty of gorgeous people around and everyone's eager to get close with the monarch. Let's go. Ask someone back to the palace? Oh, ask several people back to the palace? Oh, it's orgy time. Why limit yourself to just one invitation? You gather the most beautiful partygoers you can find and bring them to your chambers in the palace. Fuck yeah. Party queen! After a busy and pleasant evening, you drift off to sleep. Oh, come on. Give me the deets! Sam, do you need someone to write an orgy scene for you? Because I got it. I could help you with this. I could help you, like, you know, flesh it out a little bit. Just trust me. I could put a lot more mentioning of flesh in there, Act 2. I'm just saying, if you need someone to write an orgy scene, I've got your back. Your Majesty, there are some other matters that... Oh, Ninth God, apologies. I'll come back when you're in a more formal time. Chancellor, come on in! The water temperature's great. Get in here, take off that stuffy robe. Let your hair down. Your advisors won't be able to look you in the eye for some time. Why? Why? Have they never seen a naked person? But your nobles were happy for the chance to show off. A successful day of kinship indeed. Listen, I don't need any judgy prudes on my council. Your Majesty, a letter for you. The Chancellor hands you a small tattered envelope. On the back is a seal you don't quite recognize, but you're sure it's from the March. Your esteemed Highness, recently you hosted us when you were in need. You'll be pleased to know that we have been cured with the help of a powerful witch in the woods. Good, because I failed my role. Please accept this gift as a token of our gratitude. We will always be in your debt. Please let it be a cure. The Chancellor hands you a small cedarwood lockbox. Inside are the number of gold coins and a ruby-encrusted silver brooch. Yes, I believe it's for me. You marvel at the beautiful brooch, wondering where the two accursed hunters could have found it. Whatever the cause, it will make a nice addition to your treasury. Who did they just take that from? Deep in the south, the Grandee paces back and forth along the balcony. I'm told that progress is slow. How could they be so blind, trusting that fool of a took after everything they've done? The Grandee's aim. Oh, you gotta get defiant. Sorry, I flirted with everybody and they liked it. Oh, Hippo, are you rubbing your face? Okay. Okay, I like that. That's all good. +1 stability if more than 50% of nobles vote for any one option. Not yet. I'm gonna wait till I have my child. A need for horses. A terrible accident. Reprisals. Your esteemed Highness, the pirates have hit us particularly hard this season. Well, I wish they had hit me hard this season, if you know what I mean. Many of our finest warships were sunk. Why won't someone sink my battleship? Okay. What can we do about it? Please don't bore me with stuff like this. The monarch is tired. What can we do about it? Our navy's doing its best, Your Serene Highness, but it has been decimated by our battles with the pirates. If the council would only open up the treasury... No. No. We don't have the funds right now. Listen, we don't have the funds right now. We're gonna let the pirates win. We're gonna let the pirates win. Right, Hippo? We're gonna let the pirates win. That's what we gotta do. There is no other choice. We have but one choice. For a second, I thought it was 8:53 instead of 6:53, and I was like, oh my god, time flies. Alright, we don't have the funds. For the rest of the season, pirates continue to raid the coast without fear of reprisal. Oh, sorry. Good thing I didn't... Okay, what's a terrible accident? Your Majesty, I have some dire news. Oh no. Lady Patrician Gemini 06 was found in the palace gardens this morning. She was attacked by something. Oh no! Torn limb from limb. I'm just... ... As she was technically your guest at the time, we must make every effort to assure the patricians that it was not intentional. Sorry, Gemini. You suddenly recall the night before, dreams of blood and gore ripping a helpless noble apart with my powerful jaws? She probably deserved it. Your Highness, are you listening? Yes, I'm always listening. Tell the patrician she was killed by a wild beast. Which is true! Despite your well-crafted story, the patricians are not so easily appeased. One of their own dying while under your protection reflects badly on the crown. But more urgent is your knowledge of what you did. You have become a monster with an insatiable hunger for fresh meat, human or otherwise. I feel like that's already... Ugh. Actually, I could get used to this. Oh no, the stabilities! God damn it, the ninth god had not wanted this for you. It would have not have happened. I feel like everything is going bad. Rather than shy away from your newfound powers, you embrace them, indulging yourself with irregular midnight hunts. Soon the local peasants are afraid to go out at night, and rumors of a terrible bloodthirsty beast spread across crown lands. I know, Luna, but maybe the other one would have at least been not 2 and maybe it was 1. You listen, I have a need for horses because I need to eat them. My liege, I've been thinking. Marcher soldiers are without peer, but our armies could always be stronger. That's true. Skull can be chill. I like it. What we really need are better horses. But the best don't come cheap. The Ajmedians have a surplus of destiers at the moment, horses bred for war. Perhaps the crown could go halves with the barons to acquire some. For the good of the kingdom, of course. That gets me no stability. Oh, encourage the barons to breed their own destiers? Oh. Well, good luck. I have a feeling that the patricians are going to want to spend my money. Also, half of 2,000 is not 750. Discourage the Baron's reliance on war horses. Come on! I wanted war horses. You just want defiance to go up. I see right through you. No destriers, what are we gonna ride? Corsairs? Bah, it's like you people know nothing of horses or chivalry. I don't. Alright. Try refreshing, Femeril. Cause I have the stream up on my other account and the lag is not too bad. Deep in the south, the back garden of Sunbleach Villa. It's Grandies. Here's to our queer phobia. Listen, it's fine. We stand a queer queen. May the ninth god strike down a false monarch and the wickedness. Kofi. If you use your prime to sub, you won't get any ads. Soon the Inquisition will be complete, and the Archbishop will crown our claimant. But what should be done with the monarch? All right, grandees, burn them at the stake? Show me mercy. Show me mercy. Losleman, I see that. I see you trying to burn me at the stake. Rude. You know I can see this, right? Selassie? You too? You too. Hippo's not happy. Ooh, but steaks do sound good. I would love steaks. Maybe I'll have a steak burrito. I am not a werebeast. You just don't understand my people. Okay? A were-steak. It's boring, but it will appease the masses, and the Archbishop has lost his taste for public burnings. Thank God! So now we must ensure that the monarch can strong-arm anyone into fighting on their behalf. Alright, you gotta lower your authority to 1 or less. Oh, jeez. This is not looking good. Alright. I don't have an heir yet. Okay. We continue on. A city in flames? Rogullum? What's the other one? Bronze giants? Okay. Your Highness, you have to stop these barons. They're hiring giants from Atesh. Look at you, Luna, with your new Grandy skin. As you enter the council hall, you find a towering scaled giant gleaming in the candlelight. Hunched over slightly to avoid hitting the chandelier with its head, the nobles cower in fear. We couldn't have any horses, so we decided to go another direction. Bronze giants, 12 feet tall. Strong as 10 soldiers, they'll be especially excellent for knocking down enemy walls. Dang. Council, I must protest this. These monsters are the spawn of the 8th god. Twisted and unholy creatures that no mortal should trifle with. Okay. Okay, so we could have them keep their giants. We could send the giants back. We mandated the giants only be used for peaceful purposes, such as building. Test the giants' capabilities by invading the Ajmid Empire? What? I sorta like all of these except send the giants back. I mean, hell, let's invade. Dogs. Yo, dogs, let's invade. Why not? Why not invade another country? We can all unite under that, right? Hippo agrees. And Hippo's the most important one. Alright, let's see. 10 nobles voted for. Yes, we're invading. Now that's a spirit. I'll muster the regiments, shall I? I'm not sure about this, Your Majesty. Ajmid is the oldest and largest empire anywhere in the known world. They are not to be taken lightly. More. Rogullums. A Rogullum has crossed into our territory over the Ajmidian border. Very interesting, Shiranaro. Because we did just get giants. We just got giants. Why did it cross over here? What's a golem? A machine in the shape of a man, usually sculpted from clay or stone. The Ajmidians use them for drudge work and warfare. Why did it cross over here? It was instructed to dig a trench, but evidently not told when to stop. Demon King, thank you so much for that resub for 18 months, year and a half. You're almost 2! Y'all are the best. My favorite streamers. Aw, thank you so much for your kind words, Demon King. I appreciate it. Y'all, drop them Annas in chat. It had dug a 16th mile furrow. No, a 16 mile. Through the landscape and over the border by the time we stopped it. Please, my liege. This is our chance to figure out how this golem magic works. We could even turn it against Ashmead. Sure? We've already done it. Your Majesty, the barons would drove their own grandmothers into gain an advantage over Ashmead or the patricians and grandees. Golems are an offense to the ninth god. Wow, it's almost like we just had this story. We should destroy it before it gets out of control. I think not, old man. Destroy it! Use it as a source of labor. Add it to the Marcher army. Take it apart and figure out its secrets. Oh, God. I like all of these, honestly. All right, this is all up to you, chat. I'm making you make the decisions. Y'all, because it's so warm, people are cooking outside right now. Someone's making something very delicious outside. The smell is... it's wafting in here. And it's delicious. Ooh. Voting tide. I'm gonna destroy it because I want that stability. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, we went back to stable! A city in flames. What caused the fire? Garfed! It was Garfield. Your Highness, there's been a terrible fire in the city of Ashburg. Where once there were buildings, there's now a field of smoldering ash. Dozens of common folk have died. Gosh, that's terrible. Filled with religious conviction, the townsfolk seized this traveling wizard and attempted to burn him at the stake? Jesus! Barons, we gotta talk. He walked out of the city unharmed. The same cannot be said for those who tried to burn him. That's why you never tangle with wizards. You only tango with wizards. I was hoping the council might unlock some funds so we could rebuild. This is your fault. I don't think we should rebuild. I don't think we should rebuild it. Okay. Ugh. I don't want to punish the wizard. Don't like any of these. Okay, well, I'm guessing this is gonna happen because the patricians want to take all my money, so... Alright, there you go. If you're gonna take all my money, I might as well get some money. I just noticed your name. We lost the emo war. It's a good name. I knew it. I knew you patricians were going to do it. Why are a bunch of barons? Well, sometimes... I feel like also sometimes it's about seeing the stories and not actually about winning the game, because if it was about winning the game rather than the story, I would make a lot more different options. Sometimes you just want to see the story. The rebuilding process will break the bank and take much longer, but fire should never ravage Ashburg's sturdy stone buildings again. Okay, Craig, I see you. I see you rebelling in chat. Yeah, but there's also plenty of interesting story options that people do choose. And maybe they haven't seen that option yet. Also, like, it counts for something to stop somebody else rather than choose for, like, if you're gonna screw someone over, you might as well screw yourself over if it screws someone else over as well, you know? Honestly, in this game, there are no bad decisions. Sitting on a bench outside of Sunbleach Villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. To what do I owe the pleasure, Madam Treasurer? Oh, give it a rest. You know why I'm here. Yep, I do, because we're moving this on and on. Congratulations, patricians. Benny Jets? Well, we've already married the Fish Prince, so we ended up happily together. With the monarch's gold running out, the treasurer was willing to sell off the kingdom's roads and bridges. We never got our child. Soon the kingdom will be ours, but what will we do when we own everything? Oh my god, raise the stability? Turn the monarch into a proud corporate mascot. Listen, I love being a mascot. Mercilessly extract wealth for the kingdom until it collapses. Go, my beautiful patricians. Yet, Kofi. Yet. We're gonna have fish babies. I will have my fish babies. Sam, I need my fish babies! Hell yeah. This is an interesting turn of events. We just need to make sure the kingdom's nice and comfortable rut. The patricians must reach stability to at least 7. Interesting. All right, there you go. Raise my stability with the library. Go ahead. Barons and patricians. The patricians are in a rebellion? Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me? I think not, patricians. I don't approve of this. 6999. No one add more to A. No! Okay, that's fine. 7699. You have plans, Brian J? Is this all you're doing? I know it was Lemon Square's doing, and now Brian J is a part of it. Rude. I trusted you. I haven't seen the sneak peek yet. We will look at it on Steam. I saw the update. I saw a sneak peek of the sneak peek. You're currently rebelling. Patricians. My heir! We're gonna go see my heir first. Your quest for an heir is finally complete. You stand before the council holding a small child in your arms. The council hall is filled with nervous silence. My child? This is my child? Thebes have thebes. Though the common folk may lose some faith in the church, seeing the monarch's extramarital adventures being forgiven so easily. It's just the faith. Oh, Lowenheil, thank you. You can be the first to congratulate me in legitimizing my child. What is their name? Peach 2. Grand, my liege, I'm sure the little Peach 2 will grow up to be a chip off the old block. Congratulations on finding an heir. Now you just need to fulfill your ambition to win the game. We have to raise the authority, otherwise the Grandies are going to win. As long as the patricians have reached their boiling point, you are confronted on your throne. More fire. More fire. By Lord Patrician Manser. That's a great name. His smile gleaming in the light of the braziers. Oh, what? The patricians of the coast will bring you down. Pretender of the throne, we will rise up and fight for the Nari, the true monarch. Jesus, this is a formal declaration of war. Ugh, what a bore. Seize him! Come along now, traitors, get the chop. You can't do this, I'm an envoy, see? See how my monarch's tyranny grows worse by the day? Listen, it's fine. It's fine. Your watchman wastes no time. Lord Patrician Manser is dragged out from the courtyard and his head is struck from his shoulders. Sorry, not sorry. I gave you the option, Brian, to throw me in the river and y'all chose not to do it. That is not on me, that is on you. Sorry, Manser. What are our chances? Not good. They're not undefeatable, they just don't persuade any other regions to join the rebellion. How did things get this bad? I blame Lemon Square. Yeah, the leader of the rebellion is Lemon Square as reason for the uprising. He's citing your past transgressions, mainly your inability to stop pirates. Is it too late to apologize? It's too late to apologize. Civil War. That's right, Your Majesty. The kingdom is divided. There will be a lot of death and suffering. Great. I can't wait. I'll go dig out of the trebuchets. We didn't even get the chance to seduce the Pirate Queen. I tried. I obviously failed. Do you smell that, my friend? Lemon, stop farting in chat. Oh, I don't know. We did trebuchet something. Sorry, I think I stepped in some. Oh, that was Mysterio. That's freedom you can smell. Freedom from the mad tyrant monarch Peach. I'm not mad. I have done nothing wrong. The only thing I've done wrong is throw a badass party. And y'all are treating me like I murdered you. I think this is unfair. At long last, we've given up against their oppression. It's true. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. But if we want to keep our freedom, we must fight for it. I ask you, my fellow patricians, what will our opening strike against the monarch? We could launch a preemptive strike against the barons to cripple their military capabilities. If we suspect the grandees may join our cause, we can call to them to war. They'll be more likely to join us if the monarch's authority is low. We could also call upon the church to condemn the monarch. Or finally, you could send off an assassin to nip this in the bud. Oh, God. Okay. Patricians, have at ye. You're sending an assassin. I'm sitting right here, chat. I'm sitting right here. You've hurt me. Not one vote for anything else. I see how it is. Thank you for meeting me at such short notice. Combo lurker, combo. Assassin. The sum you offered piqued my interest. You understand why the sum is so high, though. Oh, combo lurker, you lost wait, 750? That's it? I'm worth more than that? Yes, you want me to assassinate the monarch. It is no trouble. I'm the child of the Viper. Oh, can I romance you, assassin? You put the ass in assassin. If you have the gold and you want a person dead, they are dead. Get it done. Brian J, I would romance everybody in this game. I don't want to die by assassin. You know what? Patricians can't... Oh, I can't tax the patricians. They're rebelling. Well, shit. All Alright, well, we'll just do normal. Normal disease. Mustering an army, a great battle. Something is wrong. Something's wrong. Along the coastal border, countless flags flap in the sea breeze. Warships crowd the harbors, unloading hordes of soldiers. The patrician troops are gathering in vast numbers. Oh, ninth above, think of the expense. Each of these soldiers is another mouth to feed, and it's coming out of our pockets. It's true. Let's march them off as quickly as possible, please. We're risking more than our profits in this war. Our necks are on the line, so we're better be smart about it. And on that subject, I've considered several proposals to further bolster our army for the trials ahead. All right, patricians. What do you want to do? I feel like your coastal army is enough. I see. I see. You're gonna hire mercenaries. It's rude. It's real rude. I know. I'm never putting all of you in the same group again. First an assassin and now mercenaries. Trade is now modest. The median mercenaries come highly recommended, but can we really absorb the cost? Their price is exorbitant. Of course we can. This is the price for victory. Think of the future. When those median mercenaries arrive on the coast, it becomes apparent how different their customs are from the locals. They pray to Kaldovaga, the machine god, in an attempt to remind him that the world exists. They claim their swords are alive and will grow angry if sheathed for too long. They bathe every single day. I love that for them. But they're perfectly capable of enacting hideous violence in exchange for money, and that's all the patricians need from them. Something's wrong. Oh. It's an evening like, oh no, you're sitting down for dinner, your servants heaping your table with dishes fit for a monarch. Goose pie, goose tongue. What is with the goose tongues? What is with the bird tongues? Goose tongue pie, roast boar, jellied pigeon. Gross. And of course, your wine glass is never empty. That's fucking true. Prepare to take a swig. Ain't you forgetting something, Your Majesty? Of course, each time you drink is refreshed, your honor guard takes the first sip in case of poison. It's highly annoying. I would be very annoyed. I'd be like, just give me the fucking wine. And this is how I would die of poison. Ninth above, what is wrong with that wine? Before your astonished eyes, the honor guard who sipped your drink turns a distressing shade of purple. Then his eyes begin bugging out like an excited pug. Quick, fetch the physician! Ignoring you entirely, he starts swelling and swelling and swelling. Oh god, he pops? Oh god, I'm sorry. Barons, are you gonna let the patricians do this to you? He explodes, showering all the other honor guards, not to mention a few of your servants, with a foul-smelling purple liquid. Fortunately for your laundry staff, none of it splashes onto you. Thank goodness. Violet's turning violet! Ninth, save us. As you speak, your voice dies in your throat. One by one, the rest of your slime-soaked honor guards are turning purple. Run for it! You turn tail and flee to the dining hall. Behind you, there's a series of grotesque pops. Well, only one of them drank it. A few hours later, you go over the horrific events of the dinner with your spy master. I cannot imagine, like, saying this. We got an achievement, by the way. Be like, yeah, so this happened. Your Majesty, they must have been terribly disturbing. It was, I think I need a drink. You still want wine after that? I suppose I can't fault your constitution. It was a very rare kind of contagious poison. Known as Ainswick Cascader, it causes the drinker to explode, and whoever is touched by the rains also explodes. As you can imagine, the results can be catastrophic. You were lucky that only your honor guards and a few servants died. Who did this? One of the children of the Viper. The most feared assassins in the kingdom. No doubt hired by your enemies on the coast. Ainwick's Cascader is one of his specialties, intended for causing maximum chaos. Well, we're still not sure how they access the wine cellar. But as a precaution, we're pouring away the rest. No! No, not even the best vintages! The gutters will... It's just me, like, in the street, like, lapping up fucking wine like a dog. Patricians, mods, ban all the patricians. How dare they? The cum gutters are flowing red and white tonight, and rosé. We knew to strike Edda where it hurt the most in the wine. This is unforgivable. I've never been more hurt in my entire streaming career. How dare. I'm also blaming Sam for this. The patricians will pay for this! They will, Your Majesty. You can count on it. I need some time to process this. Of course, Your Majesty. Someone get me some new goddamn wine! The patricians will stop at nothing, even murder, to bring you down. Thank the Ninth for your honor guard. May they rest in peace. Things could have gone very differently. Alright. Ugh. Vast armies darken the landscape like the shadow of clouds. Flags are flying. Drums are pounding in rhythm with the marching of boots. The kingdom is gripped with civil war. Or at least that's what you imagine. Most of your time is spent in the safety of your palace, pouring, but not pouring wine. Pouring over a giant map with your marshal. Your Majesty, the army of the coast is advancing on the capital, led by the treacherous Kerr. Lemon Square 16. I received word from the commander of the loyalist forces in the south. If they march now, they'll intercept the patricians in a matter of days. Alternatively, they could join forces with the army of the march. It's risky, but together they have a higher chance of defeating the cursed patricians. What are your orders, Lord Majesty? The grandees and the barons should join forces. Yeah, let's join forces. Very well, Your Majesty. I'll relay your orders to the grandee, Miss Epicure, the commander in the field. Hopefully they do as they're told. God knows treachery can thrive on the battlefield. We have our orders, but shall we follow them? Grandees, I swear to God. The patricians ruined all of our wine! Welcome in, Kit. You gotta link up with those barons. You know? The patricians took not only my wine, but all of the wine. Good job. Good job, patricians. I mean, not patricians, grandees. The whole city holds its breath. You stew in your palace, waiting for your marshal's return. Finally, she arrives at your throne room looking perfectly composed. Your Majesty, as you ordered, the grandees have turned their army around to link up with the barons, thank God. All according to plan. Excuse me. Indeed, Your Majesty, let's hope the plan is sound. It'll all come down to the next battle, Your Majesty. The fate of the kingdom hangs in the balance. We will prevail! We will get our wine back! That's the spirit. Now I must really be going. I have a lot to take care of. Over the next few weeks, it becomes clear that the Southron's army retreat has given the patricians free rein to pillage and plunder in the south. The rampaging coastal troops descend on farms like locusts, taking everything to feed thousands of hungry shoulders. Meanwhile, shops, churches, and manors are plundered, and the stolen loot shipped back to the coast. Grandies, are you gonna let them do that to you? While the South suffers, excuse me, the Southern forces successfully link up with the Barons. Now the joint army of the Grandies and the Barons rush to meet the patricians in open warfare, and the winner will either end your reign or preserve it. Yikes, I am scared. We're ending the season. I like this. I mean, we're in the middle of a... Okay, we're in a different game now. Recruiting Orin! Fuck yes! Your Majesty, Orin is here to see you. Send her in. Your Luminance, I see you are to predict. Yes, I need that booty. I wish to volunteer my services as a ship's captain to fight you in the war. I was never good at sitting on my hands. Bless you, Orin. The patricians have confiscated my gunships, but I am a formidable tactician regardless. I'm sure I could make do with a few well-made ballistae. Wait! What? That... Excuse me? Oh, I see. I thought... that's fine. That's fine. We've got Orin. Go with my blessing. She salutes... Please, please, please. She salutes you crisply, in the curse style no less, then turns on a heel to do your bidding. She quickly smuggled out of the capital to meet up with what remains of the Loyalist fleet. Though she does not... Oh, fuck yes. Though she does not win any legendary sea battle, she proves herself useful by harassing and sabotaging coastal trade ships before disappearing into the mists. It was worth it! She wreaks havoc like a seasoned pirate, providing a much-needed distraction for you and your forces. You make a mental note never to cross her in the future. Brian, I'm shaking! War with Ashmead. Your Majesty, in light of the rebellion, I've decided we shouldn't declare war on Ashmead, at least not until the Civil War is over. Very wise. Don't worry, I intercepted a message before it was delivered, so let's focus one word at a time, shall we? Oh, that's good. That's good. The final battle. A month ago, battle was averted, but the battle cannot be postponed forever. The Grandies and Barons are all that stand between patricians and the capital. A final battle deciding the fate of the kingdom. I'll send word to the Barons that it's time to strike. We can only hope they listen to your orders, Your Majesty. I only hope too. What? Send the joint forces of the Barons and Grandies to fight the rebels? 100% military? Y'all, we gotta do it. This is for taking our guns and our wine. Crush them, Barons! Carbon Kid? I see you. Secret Patrician? Whoopsies. When she finally returns, she strides into your throne room with the triumphant gleam in her eyes. Success! It was 100%. Ooh. Marshal, report! We caught the patricians by surprise as they were fording a river. Classic. You probably tried to ford it when it was too deep. Classic pincer maneuver. The Barons attacked from one side and the Grandies charged from the other. You should have seen it. The river ran red that day. You mean like the time that we poured all the wine in the gutters? In utter slaughter. This calls for a glass of wine! Your Majesty happily accepts the drink, and you clink your glasses together. As you're taking a celebratory sip, however, Your Majesty, we received word from our scouts. I don't quite know how to say this. Spit it out, damn you! Yes, ma'am, Your Majesty. The patricians have split their forces. The army we defeated was a diversion. They've got another regiment making its way through the Crown Lands. They'll be outside the capital in a matter of days, and the barons are too far away to help. What do we do? Panic? We must prepare for a siege. You've got a lot of work to do. Build up the capital's fortifications, stockpile food, train up a citizen's militia. But don't worry, Your Majesty. This is the last-ditch ploy of the defeated enemy. We need to outlast the siege, and the barons will come to our rescue. Okay, barons. Barons, we need you! This is, yeah. This is tough. Oh God. None of these are good. A deadly disease? Your Majesty. Your Majesty? That's like a registry for me. I've got good news and bad news. Which would you like first? The bad news. There's an outbreak of a rare disease. Great, called Tiamon's pox inside the city walls. Yeah, it's probably because they were flinging bodies with their trebuchets. Civilians are dying by the hundreds, and it'll spread to our garrisons if we're not careful. And what's the good news? Yeah, right? Remember when I said it was going to be a quick game? I was wrong. I have a plan for how we can use the disease against... Fling the dead bodies at them! After all, they're but a stone's throw away from our walls these days. Go on. Tiamon's pox is spread by close contact with infected individuals, as well as through rats and fleas. It would be a trivial matter to spread such a disease to the traders outside our walls. Yes. Devious and despicable. I love it. I knew you'd agree. Crap. It's only a 50% chance to send the besiegers. Oh, 56%? Ugh. That one. I'm getting rid of that one. I don't know. I mean, I want A. %56 is a weird number. All right, come on. Let's hope this. Let's hope. Let's hope we've got more than a 50% chance. Oh God. Your spy master arranges an elaborate ruse involving infected soldiers getting captured by the enemy. You wait for the results. Failed! Unfortunately, the patricians respond to the threat quickly, quarantining sections of the camp, stamping out the disease before it can spread. Okay, but their military did go down. Worse, the plot is swiftly uncovered when the captured soldiers are interrogated. Peasants and nobles alike are soon condemned. Condemn your tactics? Okay, that's fine. Another failed. Meanwhile, the pox spreads rapidly through the city, having utterly failed to contain it. Oh, geez. Okay, it's fine. Furthermore, the nobles and your palace servants are also infected. Though you personally avoid the worst of it, nearly everyone in the city has lost someone. Oh, God. It's fine. It's fine. Contaminated river? I know. It's COVID all over again. Again, troubling news. The Treadwater River has been contaminated by the pox. The patricians got upstream of us and fouled the water. Ninth only knows with what. Okay, your wealth decreased by 300. I'll spare you the details of what's happened to the poor souls who've drunk it. Rest assured, it's not pretty and very deadly. The Treadwater provides water for the whole city. If this isn't solved soon, we'll all die of thirst. Can we boil it? Okay, order the barons to sneak water supplies into the stability. Keep the safe drinking water for the nobles. Nope. Continue to drink from the river. Nope. Build a dam to block the river and flood. Let's do that, y'all. Y'all. We gotta do it. I'll get some authority back so we can win. It's a 67% chance. Build a damn dam. We gotta do it. Excuse me, Juniper? McFrenzy? Oob? Don't lower the stability. Let's go. A dam. What a wonderful challenge. I revel in the opportunity, Your Highness. Thank you, Chief Architect. Treasury's now at 0. The dam goes up at success! The dam goes up in a matter of days, even under the threat of arrow fire. The Chief Architect works like a beaver who smelled a pack of wolves. The contaminated water spills into the enemy camp, sowing disease and disarray. Unfortunately, a lot of it floods the city as well. We gain a victory point. We're at 4. Oopsie, hydro engineer never was my strong suit. Stability is lawless. It's fine. We can recover. Besieged. The patricians march through the crown lands, pillaging and burning. The roads are heaving with refugees and corpses clog the rivers. Now, the capital is surrounded. You stand on ramparts of the palace, staring out in dismay at the army camp stretching for miles outside the city walls. Get down there, Your Majesty. Oh, get down from there, Your Majesty. If they get lucky with a crossbow bolt. Oh. Is there any hope, Marshal? Only one. The Grandies and the Barons are still out there, Your Majesty. The combined armies smashed the rebels in the last battle, and they can smash them again! I hope they get here in time. You're right, there is still hope. As you finish your sentence, an immense trebuchet hurls a 10-ton boulder towards the capital, crashes into a nearby clock tower. It's fine, it's just smashing into smithereens. Like I said, Your Majesty, you better get inside. Okay. End the season. Okay. Does this really matter, I guess, at this point? Raise that authority and the stability. I have no money. I can't do anything. I like that the Grandies are still like, we're gonna lower the authority, even though it has no matter because we're in a war. Don't let the patricians get away with farming. Yeah, everybody go all in. This is the last one. Time's up. Farming, okay. Look at us. We only need one more point, y'all. The siege grinds on. That's not all that grinds. Another dawn breaks for the great army of the coast sprawls outside your city walls. For the last 3 weeks, they've tried to fight their way in. Dragon Pit, don't you do it. Don't you fucking do it. I will ban you. Don't join the rebellion. Don't do it. We're about to win. The streets outside the palace explode in daily riots and the citizens demand to be fed. As evening draws in, horns blast outside the city walls. The patricians are mounting a final attack. I don't think it's gonna... I feel like we're about to win, so I wouldn't rebel. Cruel tax? I'm just gonna do normal tax. A grim dawn. The sun rises on a city in turmoil. The patricians begin their assault last night, and you've heard nothing outside but screams and howls and the clash of blades since. Half the capital is in flames. Soldiers rush back and forth, shouting panicked orders. You haven't seen the marshal since the night before. Perhaps she's already dead. The royal court is empty except for you and your child, cradled in the arms of their nanny. Their crying is giving you a headache. That's true. Your Majesty, you must see this. Follow me. Follow the spy master. She leads you up to the palace walls where you look out over the endless mass of soldiers rampaging through the streets of the city. In the darkness of dawn, you can barely make them out. Only silhouettes and countless glimmers of torches. You duck as a burning arrow sails overhead. Why did you bring me here? Look closer, Your Majesty. The army is shifting and convulsing like a great beast in pain. By the way, I'm still a werepig. Hooves thunder. The grandees and the barons have arrived! My nobles! A mighty hammer smashing the patricians against walls of the city. Victory! After that, it's just mopping up. It's just like a daily chore. The patricians make a brave final stand, but they don't stand a chance. Their army is crushed. By dawn, rebel corpses clog the rivers and blanket the city streets. All of them look like Brian J. The crows feast like never, and Lemon Square feast like never before. What? Brian, it's fine. It's fine, don't worry. You wanted to rebel. This is all you're doing. Soon the armies of the grandees and barons are parading through the city, waving their banners and showing off their loot. Listen, grandees, barons, you get all the patricians' lands. Meanwhile, Lord Patrician Lemon Square, the leader of the rebellion, is brought to you in chains. Lemon! Common folk crowd into the palace and watch the trial. We are doing what's right. Someone had to stop your tyranny. I literally just threw parties. That's all I did. I supported all of you, but I threw parties. Lemon Square, I'll do it again. Sentence Lord Patrician Lemon Square to death. Throw him in the dungeon. Let him go with a warning? Yes, Juniper, let's not forget about the wine. I was fine with the rebellion, and then you ruined my wine. It's not a terrible leadership because everyone else was invited to the party. You know, Lemon, a lot of people are asking for your death. I'm sorry. Stiff-backed and silent, Lord Patrician Lemon Square is dragged out of the city square and led up on a platform before the roaring masses. The executioner's axe falls, the head bounces into the crowd, and the common folk kick it around and cheer. Don't worry, your child joined Lemon Square too. It's fine. And just like that, the coast is defeated. The rebellion is over. The kingdom is yours again. We did it! As you sit resplendent atop your throne, the common folk raise a mighty cheer. Long live the monarch, they shout. Long live the monarch. Oh, we went to unstable. Oh, keeping your head. We got an achievement. So now do we do goals? I like what I have. Bankruptcy looms, an eerie feeling. My ambition? At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be a peacekeeper, but so far you've done a dismal job of it. Okay, listen, we had a war. I guess that is a pretty bad job of being a peacekeeper. The kingdom is in chaos, Your Majesty. I know. Your current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to pivot, change your image. Your other advisors have some ideas. We should crush these disloyal nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit. Okay. Your Majesty, if you help spread the zeal of the ninth god, the church will lend your full support. With the backing of the church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget all their schemes if you win. I'm short 8. Thank you so much for that resub for 15 months. Long live Monarch Peach. Thank you. Don't listen to the rest of these fools. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's a lost artifact forged by Queen Alma of the Wise. There's a legend that any monarch who recovers it will rule over a golden age. Faith and trade. Okay, let's look at this. Basically, authority and faith is pretty damn good. Authority and military is also good. Farming and military is good. Faith and trade. Faith and trade is pretty good too. I feel like faith and trade is good. And that sounds the most interesting. But before we do that, I have to pee really quick again because I've been drinking a lot of water and wine. So don't worry, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Y'all, we're going for recover the Scepter of Sages. That seems the best. And it's cool. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin sending out adventurers to track down the Scepter's location. But adventurers aren't cheap. Your priority is to raise the kingdom's overall faith and trade as much as you can. And of course, there can't be any open rebellions. No open rebellions! Bankruptcy looms. Let's just ignore that real quick. An eerie feeling. Just meeples. I'm most pleased with the new theater we built on my land, but the actors believe that the theater is cursed. They refuse to perform even a single play for us. Why the seven hells do they believe that? Nobody knows. It just gives it a creepy feeling. What should we do? Have the High Inquisitor perform an exorcism? Paint puppies? Raise the theater to the ground? I never felt so alive doing that rebellion. I'm glad, Lemon. I'm sorry I beheaded you. I sort of want the High Inquisitor to do an exorcism. But I also don't want that to have a negative. Let's paint puppies. Let's paint puppies. Let's paint puppies. Oh, look, the patricians can vote again. Thank you so much for that follow. I don't like clowns. I'm vetoing clowns, but we're painting puppies. Paint puppies. There's nothing less scary than puppies. Those puppies. Soon enough, the theater's covered in puppies. The effect is more troubling than you'd hoped. By the 9th, Your Holiness, this hasn't solved anything. The actors are still avoiding my theater like it's a plague. We'll shut it down until this is sorted out. Okay, bankruptcy. Again. Yes. Well, it's time to crack open some tombs, I guess. You are the royal mausoleum dug into and looted. Yep, it's fine. It's just fine. I mean, we don't have... It's fine. It's fine. A new honor guard. Okay, okay. A new contraption? It's never good when it's blood in the background. Your Majesty, a grandee by the name of Star Limit 777, or 770, wants to present you with a new invention. Okay. Your Holiness, we are entering a modern age, a more humane age, yet botched executions are commonplace. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, we did just execute Lemon. Decapitations where the head doesn't cut off, or hangings where it does. No more, behold, a merciful machine for removing heads quickly and painlessly. I call it the Star Limit 770. He swishes away a cloth to reveal a huge machine of iron and wood. It has a hole for someone to place their head and a heavy blade. Yes, guillotines. How efficient. Precisely. With Star Limit 770, you'll send 12 heads a rolling, and in time it take an ordinary executioner to chop through a single neck. With a little funding, Your Majesty, I can distribute the Star Limit 77 across the kingdom. I'll bring this to the council. You won't regret this! Oh, ban this horrid contraption. The stability's gonna go up. But there's no trade or faith. Oh, wait. There's some trade in here. Fund a nationwide rollout? Y'all, let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, someone's upset. I'm voting for my demise. Why? I'm not gonna get beheaded. Oh, this is pretty close. Ban the horde contraption. If that's what the council wishes, Your Majesty, but there's a rebellion. If there's a rebellion and it takes 4 chops to sever your own neck, don't come crying to me. A new honor guard. That's true, because all of the rest of them got poisoned. The deaths of your honor guard, our line of duty, was a tragedy, Your Majesty, but we don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The monarch needs protection. Okay, so we do this again. I guess we're going battle nuns. Thank you for the follow. Terrifying warriors. All right, battle nuns. Even your own safety. It's okay. We want the faith. I've made my decision. The nuns. Very good, Your Majesty. I will make arrangements at once. The battle nuns arrive in the palace a few weeks later. Scepter of Sages. Let's go! Your Majesty, I have the most exciting news. Our hired adventurers have discovered an ancient manuscript. A manuscript. Hidden deep beneath the mountains. It speaks of the Scepter of Sages, and it was written by Queen Alma herself. A second patrician rebellion? No! No! Worried about what would happen to the kingdom after she died, she hid the Scepter of Sages so her enemies couldn't find it. So where is it? It's in a warren of caves within the Black-Wheeled Forest. Your Majesty, near the capital. It's been under our noses this whole time. I've taken the liberty of sending out more adventurers. They'll clear that area and get inside. Excellent. Send them on their way. As you wish, Your Majesty. As soon as the adventurers return, the treasurer comes to tell you the news. Have they found anything? The most delightful news! The adventurers have found the golden door beneath the forest, which matches the description of Queen Alma's manuscript. Wonderful! The scepter should be hidden within. But the Scepter of Sages can be found only by a monarch who is strong of purpose and true of heart. That's me! That's me! Yes, indeed, Your Majesty. I'm sure I agree. But unfortunately, it's not me who decides. Queen Alma wrote the ritual for the monarch to prove themselves worthy of the scepter. I just beat out the patricians. If we go to the cave, I can read about the relevant passages while you set it all up. Okay, you make the arrangements, bringing a procession of horses, food, drinks. I restock the wine, you know. Adventurer guides and a little traveling desk for the treasure to the Black-Wheeled Forest. The adventurers lead you inside the cave, holding flaming torches to light the way. Soon the tunnel grows horribly cramped, and you bend double to squeeze through. You walk for what feels like hours. Just as you might have lost hope, you reach the golden door, exactly as the adventurers described. It will open only for the faithful. Close your eyes, Your Majesty. Concentrate. Breathe. A bright golden light. Yes! Flares beyond your eyes, but you keep your breath steady. You hear the door rumble open. When you open your eyes, the tunnel ahead is utterly dark. Even the torches do not illuminate it. As soon as you step into the chamber, the torches snuff out. A hideous scream echoes from below. The adventurers scramble to a protective stance while the treasurer wails. Oh, this is awful, dreadful. I should have stayed in my office. Shh. Sorry, I'll stay calm. You put out your hands and feel your way along the wall. Then your fingers touch something. Could this be it? As you grip the scepter, it glows cold. Oh no, it glows gold! Chasing away the dark shadows of the chamber. It looks like a simple wooden staff like any peasant might use for walking, but the glow is as bright as the sun. It's a scepter, Your Majesty. You've done it! First things first, I'll destroy my enemies! First things first, I need a fucking bath. I absolutely agree. I'm not leaving the palace again for a long time. But first we need to call the nobles and tell them the good news. Bearing the scepter, you made your way through the tunnels and back to the sunlit forest. As soon as you return to the capital, you call the nobles to the council hall. Let them sweat. No, go straight and make the announcements. The treasurer holds a velvet cushion upon which the scepter of sage sits. It looks small and ordinary, but you sense the weight of its history. Bathtub full of wine? Yes. Behind you, your heir, Peach 2, toddles along, hand in hand with the governess. What's going on, my liege? Why have we been brought here? I have some good news for me. I'm sorry, that's just too funny. The nobles fall silently as you ascend to your throne and settle yourself comfortably. Monarch Peach has descended to the darkest depths, one would say the darkest dungeons, of the Black-Wheeled Forest and to retrieve the Scepter of Sages. Excited and worried, whispers ripple around the council hall. As bearer of the Scepter of Sages, the monarch has sealed their destiny as Monarch Peach the Enlightened. Hell yeah! How do we know it's real? It could be any old stuff. You pick up the scepter. The scepter begins to glow, bathing the council hall in warm golden light. The nobles gasp and fall silent. Beside you, Peach 2 claps their hands in delight. Oh, look at everybody! It becomes clear that even the grumpiest nobles, Brian J., will never dare speak against you while you bear the Scepter of Sages. Finally, you are secure in your throne and in your kingdom. Your victory is here, but your future has only just begun. I haven't won in so long! That's fine, Brian. You can think all about it. You can think very hard against me. It's been so long. I remember when I was like, this is going to be real short, I'm going to die real quickly. In haste to complete their scheme, the barons mishandled their gunpowder, and it blew up in their faces, literally. Ooh. All that is found in the Baroness was a pair of boots, with feet still inside. The Grandees continued to throw accusations of witchcraft and heresy at their enemies. Everyone gradually learned to ignore them. The patricians' attempt to buy the kingdom ended in failure. Bankrupts and their rebellion. Marks were scratched in secret ledgers. The risk-reward calculus wasn't favorable. Perhaps next time. Backed by the scepter's power, Monarch Peach's rule spanned another 15 years of peace and stability. You're welcome. And partying. A golden age of prosperity swept over the kingdom. In their will, the monarch instructed that the scepter be reburied, to be claimed only by a worthy successor. That would be. I didn't have a spouse at all. Monarch Peach 2. Look at all these beautiful nobles. Look at our kingdom. Y'all did great. Y'all, that was a roller coaster. That was a hecking roller coaster of emotions. Y'all, we did a great job. I'm proud of each and every one of you. I'm happy that I got to win one in a while, but don't worry. Don't murder my child, y'all. You be nice to my child. Y'all be nice to my child. YouTube, thank you so much. I hope you had a roller coaster of emotions as well out there. If y'all liked this playthrough of the King of the Castle, I have a ton more, not a ton, but I've got a lot of King of the Castle videos elsewhere on my channel. Check them out if you want. And if you've liked, feel free to subscribe and like the video. It really helps with the algorithm, and so I can meet so many more people, and then they can play in our King of the Castle game next time. All right, well, I'll see you next time for Peach 2 and whatever happens with them. Goodbye.